कार्यार्थी न गणयति दुःखं न च सुखम् इति। मनस्वी इत्युक्ते यः मनसा अथवा ध्यानेन अथवा अवधानेन कार्याणि करोति सः मनस्वी। विलिंग्ली मनस्वी, ध्यानेन कार्यं करोति, मनसा कार्यं करोति सः मनस्वी। कार्यार्थी, कार्यार्थी इत्युक्ते यः कार्येषु तत्परः, यः संपूर्ण कार्येषु संपूर्ण मग्नो भूत्वा कार्याणि करोति अथवा यः दृढ़ संकल्पेन कार्याणि करोति सः कार्यार्थी। गणयति इत्युक्ते परिगणयति अथवा कौंटिंग, दुःखं सुखं यूयं सर्वे जानन्ति एव। अतः श्लोकस्य अथवा सूक्तेः तात्पर्यम् एवमस्ति, यः मनसा अथवा ध्यानेन कार्येषु तत्परः भूत्वा कार्याणि करोति सः मार्गे विघ्नाः भवन्ति चेदपि तां न गणयति, कार्याणि कदापि न त्यजति, सः दृढचित्तेन संकल्प मनसा कार्याणि समापयित्वा लक्ष्यं साधयति इति एतस्य सूक्तेः तात्पर्यम् अस्ति। सो ಧೀರನಾದ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಸಾಧಕನು ದುಃಖವನ್ನಾಗಲಿ ಸುಖವನ್ನಾಗಲಿ ಲೆಕ್ಕಿಸುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಮನಸ್ವಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲಿಂಗ್ಲಿ, ಮನಸ್ಸು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವವನು. ಕಾರ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ, ಕಾರ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಇರುವವನು, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ವರ್ಕ್. ಒನ್ ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆರ್ ಎಂಜಾಯಿಂಗ್ ದ ವರ್ಕ್ never counts or feels any discomfort during his work. And I think that is the reason why poverty didn't stop great achievers like Mary Curie, Michael Faraday, Abdul Kalam, Sir M. Vishwesharaya, and our own poets Dara Bendre, Shivram Karanth. Dara Bendre lost his one son and one daughter. ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಕಳೆದುಕೊಂಡ್ರು, ಬೇಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರ ಕಾವ್ಯ ರಚನೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಶಿವರಾಮ್ ಕಾರಂತರು ಕೂಡ ಬೆಳೆದಂತಹ ಮಗನನ್ನು ಕಳೆದುಕೊಂಡ್ರು, ಅವರ ಕಾರ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೂ ಚ್ಯುತಿ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ನ ಗಣಯತಿ ದುಃಖಂ. ಯಾವುದೇ ದುಃಖ ಬಂದ್ರೂ ಅವರ ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ಅವರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಶ್ಲೋಕ. ಅಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬುಕ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ a bold person. Bold person means who doesn't care for the difficulties. Actually, literal meaning of manasvi is one who does the work willingly. But why in your book they have called bold is, it is because of that reason. In spite of so many adversities, if they continue to do their noble job, then he is called as bold person. A bold person aiming to accomplish a task does not bother about difficulties or comforts. So that is the meaning of the sukti. So shabdartha padavibhagah manasvi karya plus arthi, it should be karyarthi na ganayati cha sukham. Manasvi bold, karyarthi duty conscious, ganayati counts, dukkham sorrow or difficulties, sukham happiness or comforts. Nantaram व्याकरणंशः अपि सन्ति. मनस्वी प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन, कार्यार्थी अपि प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन, गणयति गण धातु प्रथम पुरुष एकवचन, दुःखम प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन, सुखम अपि प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन, न इज अव्यय, च इज आल्सो अव्यय. I hope it is clear. कोऽपि सन्देहः सन्ति चेत् कृपया पृच्छन्तु.
Once more, tell the Sanskrit the meaning, all the things, sentence of
Please,
this.
what?
Sanskrit meaning means all the sentence in Sanskrit way. Elaborated.
What, Bhagini? I am not getting what you are asking exactly.
I want to need the means this in Sanskrit way of me this explanation. All sentences.
कृतमस्ति खलु संस्कृते? I did know,
Madam,
Bhagini.
you explained in Sanskrit, no, that she wants.
Yeah, once more you repeat, please.
Bhagini, I will repeat, but these videos will be uploaded in the description box. You can watch them anytime. So मनस्वी इत्युक्ते यः मनसा अथवा ध्यानेन अथवा अवधानेन कार्याणि करोति, कार्यार्थी इत्युक्ते यः कार्येषु तत्परः भवति, सम्पूर्णमग्नः भवति, निमज्जितः भवति, संकल्पेन आत्मविश्वासेन दृढविश्वासेन कार्याणि करोति, सः कार्यार्थी इति. But these videos will be uploaded, so please कृपया.
ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ. ಗ್ರಾಮರ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ತೀರಿ ಏನ್ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಮೇಡಮ್, ನಿಮ್ದು ಏನು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದಷ್ಟೇ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ.
Bhagini, it is in 3rd, 5th and 7th week.
In the folder it is there. Please see once again, ma'am.
ನೋಡಿದೀನಿ, ತಿರ್ಗಾ ನೋಡಿದೆ. ನನ್ಗೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ.
Description box ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡಿ Bhagini. It will be there.
Okay.
So anybody else is having the problem or only Aruna Bhagini?
No ma'am, it's there.
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಂದು. ನಾನು ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದೆ ನಾನು. ನಂಗೆ
You go to description box Bhagini, someone will help you in the group.
Okay.
अस्माकम् अग्रिमभागः व्यावहारिकशब्दावली. कृपया 3 of you, please, 1 of you read in Sanskrit, 1 in English and 1 in Kannada. So please those who are reading, tell your names and read. Kripaya.
Rajeshwari Sanskrit.
Aham Kannada vadami.
Sangeeta Bhagini na? Kannada?
Prabha English.
Okay. Please start.
Angushta. पुल्लिंग शब्दाः अंगुष्टः,
thumb.
Kannada. Continue.
मणिबन्धः,
Wrist.
स्त्रीलिंग शब्दाः अनामिका,
Ring finger.
मध्यमा,
middle finger.
महोदय, पेज नंबर, इंग्लिश बुक में पेज नंबर प्लीज.
67.
धन्यवादः.
तर्जनी,
Index finger.
कनिष्ठिका,
Little finger.
कन्नड, कनीनिका,
Pupil of the eye.
ಕಿರುಬೆರಳು, ಕಣ್ಣಿನ ಕಪ್ಪು ಗುಡ್ಡೆ.
ಮಜ್ಜ,
Bone marrow.
ಎಲುಬಿನೊಳಗಿನ
ಮಜ್ಜ ಕನ್ನಡ. ಸಿರ,
Nerve or vein or artery.
ನರ, ಶರೀರದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ನಾಡಿ.
ಕಟಿಹಿ,
Waist.
ಸೊಂಟ.
ದಂತಪಾಲಿ,
Gum of the teeth.
ಒಸಡು.
ಬ್ರೂಹು,
ಕಪೋಣಿ ಬಿಟ್ರು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾಡಿ ಬಿಟ್ರು.
ಕಪೋನಿಹಿ,
ಮೊಳಕೈ.
ನಾಡಿ,
Artery or vein in the body.
ನಪುಂಸಕಲಿಂಗ ಶಬ್ದ,
ದಮನಿ. ಶರೀರದೊಳಗಿನ ದಮನಿ, ನಾಡಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್.
ನಪುಂಸಕಲಿಂಗ ಶಬ್ದಾಃ ಚಿಬುಕಂ,
Chin.
ಗದ್ದ.
ಕರತಲಂ,
Palm.
ಅಂಗೈ.
ಕಶೇರುಕಂ,
Spinal column.
ಬೆನ್ನು ಮೂಳೆ.
ಅಂತ್ರಂ,
Intestine.
ಕರುಳು.
ತಾಳು,
Palate.
ದವಡೆ.
ಕನ್ನಡ, ಶ್ಮಶ್ರು,
Beard or mustache.
ಗಡ್ಡ ಅಥವಾ ದಾಡಿ.
ಪಕ್ಷ್ಮ,
Eyelash.
ರೆಪ್ಪೆಯ ಕೂದಲು.
रोम
body hair,
वैगूदलु
शिरः
head,
तले
मेदः
fat,
कोबु
समाप्तं वा? धन्यवादः।
कन्नड पेज नंबर
68.
69 कन्नडದಲ್ಲಿ
धन्यवादः भगिन्यः, तत् समाप्तमस्ति। अस्माकम् अग्रिमभागः तृतीयः भागः चाटुश्लोकः इति। चाटुश्लोक इत्युक्ते विट्टि सेयिङ्ग्, वयं सर्वे जानीमः एव। फार् दिस् चाटुश्लोक, फार् द चतुर्थस्य पाठस्य चाटुश्लोकार्थं किञ्चित् पीठिका आवश्यकं. फ्रम् वेर् इट् इस् टेकन्, we need to know that prasangam, that drishyam. So last class in Sangrahya Vishaya, while studying about Ahalya, we have seen that due to curse of Gautama Rishi, Ahalya was converted into a Shila, that is stone. And when Sri Ramachandra was going to Vanavasa, after his pada sparsha, after he stepped on that stone converted into Manusha Rupa. It became a Manusha, or it became Ahalya. So this incident became so popular during those days. In the advanced days of the Vanavasa, that is after a few days, Rama along with Lakshmana and Sita had to cross a river. He comes near the river, and the boatman was called as Guha. He had heard about the story of Rama's Padadhuli. Rama's Padadhuli that has a magical power, that wherever he steps his pada, the thing on which he steps, it will get converted into Manushya Rupa, or a Yuvati, or a lady. So Guha was so scared that he thinks that Daru Drishadoho Kimantaram, his boat was made up of wood, but he thought that there is not much difference between Daru and Drishada, means the stone. So like how Sri Rama's Padadhuli converted a stone into a human being, if by stepping Sri Rama into my boat, if my boat is converted to a human being, then what shall I do? The first thing is, how can I help Sri Rama to cross the river? And the second thing is, what shall I do for my livelihood? That is the boat is the only source of livelihood for him. He doesn't know any other things. So he's so scared that he washes Sri Rama's feet thoroughly, so that there will be no dust particles on his feet. So this is the Chatu Shloka. एतद् रामायणस्य प्रसङ्गमस्ति। यदा श्रीरामः सीतालक्ष्मणैः सह वनवासं गच्छन् आसीत्, तदा एकदा नदीतरणप्रसङ्गमासीत्। इत्युक्ते नदीपारं करणीयमासीत्। तत्र गुहा नामक एकः नाविकः आसीत्। सः अहल्यायाः पुनर्जन्मवृत्तान्तं, पुनर्जन्मप्रसङ्गं ज्ञातवान् आसीत्। वयमपि गतकक्षायां सङ्ग्राह्यविषये अहल्यायाः कथां ज्ञातवन्तः खलु। एवमेव गुहा अपि तस्य कथां ज्ञातवान् आसीत्, श्रुतवान् आसीत्। वयं दृष्टवन्तः कथं श्रीरामचन्द्रः तस्य पादधूलिस्पर्शेन एकां शिलाम् अथवा पाषाणं मानुषीकृतवान् अथवा पुनर्जन्मं दत्तवान् इति। एवमेव गुहा अपि तद् कथां श्रुतवान् आसीत्। अतः सः बहु चिन्तितः आसीत्। किमर्थम् इत्युक्ते सः एवं चिन्तयति, दारुदृशदोः मध्ये तावत् अन्तरं तु नास्ति, नाट् मच् डिफरेन्स् बिट्वीन् वुड् एण्ड् स्टोन्। श्रीरामस्य पादचूर्णेन यदि मम नौका मनुष्यरूपं धारयति अथवा युवती भवति चेत्, तस्य इत्युक्ते श्रीरामस्य नदीतरणं कथं करणीयं, श्रीरामं तत् तीरं कथं नेष्यामि इति गुहा चिन्तयति। नन्तरमपि उदरपोषणार्थं, कुटुम्बनिर्वहणार्थं किं करणीयं? यदि नौका नास्ति चेत्, नौका मानवरूपं धारयति चेत्, मम उद्योगार्थं किं करणीयम् इति सः अतीव चिन्तितः आसीत्। अतः सः एवं वदति, हे नाथ क्षालयामि तव पादपङ्कजम्, that's why I want to wash your feet, क्षालयामि तव पादपङ्कजम् इति। गुहा रामचन्द्रस्य चरणौ सम्यक् प्रक्षालयित्वा सर्वधूलीकणानां चूर्णानि सम्पूर्णरूपेण दूरीकृत्वा निवारयित्वा पादौ सम्यक् स्वच्छीकृत्वा नन्तरमेव रामं तस्य नौकायाम् आह्वयति इति सुभाषितकारस्य अभिप्रायः अथवा कल्पना अस्ति। प्रायः एतद् कल्पना अपि भवितुं शक्यते, वयं न जानीमः एतत् कल्पना अस्ति वा वस्तुतः एवम् अभवत् वा वयं न जानीमः। क्षालयामि, I will wash, tava, your, पादपङ्कजं, your lotus feet, natha, hey Lord, daru, wood, drishadaha, stone, drishadoho, it is saptami vibhakti dvivachana, षष्ठी vibhakti, both षष्ठी and saptami dvivachana. Kim, what, antaram, difference. Manushīkarana churna, churna is powder, Manushīkarana, one which transforms into manushya, powder. Asti is there, te in your, padayoho in your feet, sapni bhakti bahuvachana, iti katha is story, prathiyasi is popular. So I hope this is clear. ಕ್ಷಾಲಯಾಮಿ ತವ ಪಾದ ಪಂಕಜಂ, ಹೇ ನಾಥ, ಹೇ ನಾಥನೇ ನಿನ್ನ ಪಾದ ಪಂಕಜವನ್ನು ತೊಳೆಯುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿಗೆಗೂ ಮತ್ತು ಕಲ್ಲಿಗೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ಅಂತಹ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸವಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿನ್ನ ಕಾಲುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ನಿನ್ನ ಪಾದ ಧೂಳಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾನುಷೀಕರಣದ ಹುಡಿ ಇದೆ ಎನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಕಥೆಯು ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗಿದೆ. ನಿನ್ನ ಪಾದಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾನುಷೀಕರಣದ ಚೂರ್ಣ ಇದೆ ಎನ್ನುವಂತ ಕಥೆ ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗಿದೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನ ಪಾದಗಳನ್ನು ತೊಳೆಯುತ್ತೇನೆ, ಹೇ ನಾಥನೇ, ಹೇ ದೊರೆಯೇ, ಓ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ ಇತಿ ಗುಹಃ ವದತಿ. ವಯಂ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಯು ಓರಲಿ. ವ್ಯಾಕರಣಾಂಶಾಃ क्षालयामि, लट लकार उत्तम पुरुष एकवचन, तव षष्ठी भक्ति एकवचन, पाद पंकजम द्वितीया, actually pankajam is द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचन. Even though there are 2 feet, you should take it as samuhavachak. Patradvayam, putradvayam, like that. This is pada pankajam. नाथ संबोधन एकवचन, दारु दृशदोः षष्ठी द्विवचन, किमंतरम प्रथमा एकवचन, मानुषीकरण चूर्णम प्रथमा एकवचन, अनंतरम चूर्णम इज पाउडर, अगेन प्रथमा एकवचन, अस्ति लट्लकार प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन, ते युवर षष्ठी एकवचन, पादयोः सप्तमी द्विवचन, कथा प्रथमा एकवचन, प्रथीयसी आल्सो प्रथमा एकवचन. कोऽपि सन्देहः सन्ति वा? नो चेत् अग्रे गच्छामः.
न भगिनि.
हरि ओम्.
उत्तमं.
हरि ओम् महोदय. दारु दृश्यदोः, दारु दृश्यदोः, दारु ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿಗೆ.
ಹಾ, ಎಸ್ ಎಸ್ ಭಗಿನಿ. ದೃಶ್ಯದಃ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಲ್ಲು.
दारु दृश्यदोः,
दारु दृशदोः,
दृश्यदः पुल्लिंग शब्द.
ಎಸ್ ಎಸ್ ಪುಲ್ಲಿಂಗ ಶಬ್ದ. ಅದು ಮೃದೌ ಮೃದಃ ಅಥವಾ ದೃಶದೌ ದೃಶದಃ, ದೃಶದೋಃ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಷಷ್ಠಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ.
दृश्यदः
दृशत् दृशदौ दृशदः इति भवति शब्दः.
ದೃಶ್ಯದ್ ಅಂದ್ರ ಹಲಂತ ಬರ್ಬೇಕದಕ್ಕೆ.
ಇದು
ದೃಶ್ಯದ್,
ಎಸ್, ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ದಕಾರ ಅಂತ ಶಬ್ದ, ಹಲಂತ ಶಬ್ದ. ಅದು ನಡೆಯುವುದು ದೃಶತ್ ದೃಶದೌ ದೃಶದಃ ಅಂತ. ಮೃತೌ ಮೃದಃ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಣ್ಣು, ದೃಶತ್ ದೃಶದೌ ದೃಶದಃ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
ದೃಶ್ಯದ್.
ಅಸ್ತು ವಾ?
ದಾರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿಗೆ, ದೃಶ್ಯದ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಲ್ಲು.
अस्माकं अग्रिमभागः समस्या इति. प्रत्येकस्मिन् पाठे एकः समस्या भवति. एतत् समस्या किमस्ति इति वयं पश्यामः। 29 स्त्रीणां स्नानार्थं सरयूं गता। 20 पुनरायाता, एको व्याघ्रेण भक्षितः। सो 29 इत्युक्ते 19 स्त्रीणां अत्र समूहः इति एकं शब्दं just we have to assume that there is one shabda gupta rupena asti atra strinam of ladies gumpu ಒಂದು 19 ಮಹಿಳೆಯರ ಗುಂಪು ಏಕೋನಾ ವಿಂಶತಿಃ ಸ್ತ್ರೀಣಾಂ ಸಮೂಹಃ a group of 19 ladies ಸ್ನಾನಾರ್ಥಂ for snana saryu nadim gata a group went to saryu nadi a group of 19 ladies went to saryu nadi. Vimshatihi punarayata, out of that 20 came back. Eko vyagrena bhakshitaha, one is eaten away by vagra or tiger. So how it is possible? So we already know that samasya means it will be like this only. It's a riddle. So 19 ladies went to Saryu Nadi for snana, but 20 came back, but one was eaten away by vagra. In fact, it should have been Ashtadasha, that is, it should have been 18. But how is this calculation done? How we have to find samasyayaha samadhanam katham अन्वेषयितुं शक्यते इति पश्यामः. वयं दृष्टवन्तः पूर्वतन पाठेषु समस्या इत्युक्ते तस्य परिहारार्थं शब्दानां विच्छेदनेन अथवा योजनेन अथवा शब्दविन्यासे परिवर्तनेन समस्यायाः परिहारम् अन्वेषयितुं शक्यते. By joining the words or letters, by splitting the words or letters, by rearranging the words or letters, we can find the solution. ಪದಗಳನ್ನು ವಿಭಾಜಿಸುವುದರಿಂದ, ಪದಗಳನ್ನು ಜೋಡಿಸುವುದರಿಂದ ಅಥವಾ ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ಪುನಃ ಹೊಂದಾಣಿಕೆ ಮಾಡುವುದರಿಂದ ಈ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗೆ ಅರ್ಥವನ್ನು ಹುಡುಕಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯ. अत्र वयं पश्यामः एतस्य परिहारं किमस्ति, उत्तरं किमस्ति इति. एतत् बहु सुलभमस्ति. एकोना, we have to split it as एकः न. ना means man. एकः शब्दः अस्ति ऋकारान्त नृ शब्द. ना नरौ नरः इति. ना इत्युक्ते man. There is a shabda called as नरः नरौ नरः also, like Rama shabda. And the one more way is na narau naraha. There are two ways. This shabda ಎರಡು ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಶಬ್ದ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾ ನರೌ ನರಹ ಇತ್ಯಪಿ ಏತತ್ ಶಬ್ದಂ ಚಲತಿ. ಅತಃ ಏಕಃ ನ. Now we can understand the meaning properly. ಏಕಃ ನ, one man, ಏಕಃ ಪುರುಷಃ, ವಿಂಶತಿಃ ಸ್ತ್ರೀಣಾಂ ಸಮೂಹಃ. So one man and 20 ladies, a group of one man and 20 ladies, snanartham saryum gata. A group of one man and 20 ladies means totally 21 people went to Saryu Nadi. Tatra ekah vyagreణ bhakshitah. Ekah etadapi pullingam asti, na api pullingam asti. Atah purushah eva vyagreణ bhakshitah. So ekona vimshatihi, ekah na, one man, and ekah vyagrena bhakshitaha, one man is eaten away by the vyagra. So vimshatihi strinam, here 20 ladies, and here also vimshatihi punarayata. So one man and 20 ladies went to Saryu Nadi, and one man was eaten by the vyagra, and 20 ladies came back. Now the calculation is correct. So this is how we have to find the समस्यायाः समाधानम् अन्वेषयितुं शक्यते. कोऽपि सन्देहः सन्ति वा अत्र?
पुनरायाताः अस्ति वा?
पुनरायाता अस्ति नास्ति, एतद् कृदन्तमस्ति, स्त्रीलिङ्गशब्दमस्ति. Here
बहुवचन अस्ति.
न भगिनि, अहम् उक्तवती खलु एतत् समूहवाचकमस्ति. Gata is also singular. Even though there are 21 people, you should note that
Okay,
Gata
okay.
is ekavachana because it is group, samoohavachaka, group of 21 people. So Gata has come. Similarly, Ayata is also singular because it is a group. Strinam has come. So Strinam.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
Any other doubts?
Ma'am, na means man, is it?
Yes, Purusha, man.
Dhanyawad.
Yes, man. So it is Rukaranta Nru Pullinga Shabdah Asti. Astu va?
Ma'am?
Gachama va?
Ma'am?
Yes.
Punarayata eko. That eko also we have to take it as ekaha. Huh?
Yes, ekaha. There, yeah. Eko means it is sandhi, visarga sandhi it is. Moola Shabdah ekaha only it is. After sandhi, visarga lopaha bhavati, ataha etad eko iti bhavati. मूलशब्दः एकः एव अस्ति अत्र. The original word is ekaha. So one. So this is also pullinga and na is also pullinga. So we should assume that one man who went with these 20 ladies, one man was eaten by the Vagra because here also it is pullinga and here also it is pullinga. So 20 ladies went, group of 20 ladies, and they came back as it is. Their number is not disturbed.
Ma'am, the meaning of the word Strinam is a group of ladies.
Strinam is Shakti Bhakti Bahuvachanam khalu, of ladies. So yes, we have to assume that a group is hidden there. Samuhaha. Iti shabdah tatra asti, prachanne asti, hidden. It is there. We have to assume that Strinam Samuhaha Snanartham Gata. Because Gata is also singular and Strinam has also come. So we have to assume that it must be a Samuha Vachaka Shabda. Astu? Agre gachamah va? समस्यानन्तरं किमस्ति अस्माकं पुस्तके सुभाषितं वा? प्रायः सुभाषितम्. आम्. एकनिमिषम्.
हरि ओम्. हरि ओम्. ಅದೇ ಸ್ತ್ರೀನಾಮ ಬಹುವಚನ ಶಬ್ದ ಇದ್ರೆ ಗತಾ ಸ್ತ್ರೀಲಿಂಗ ಬಹುವಚನ ಶಬ್ದ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತಲ್ವಾ?
Just I explain now, Bhagini, it is samuha vachaka, that is why it is singular. Samuha, ಸ್ತ್ರೀಯರ ಗುಂಪು ಹೋಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ ಹಾಗೆ.
Vimshati means 19, right? It's not 20.
Vimshati is 20. Ekona Vimshati is 19. Ekavuna, one less. अस्तु वा? अद्य अधुना सुभाषितं करणीयम् अस्ति. We know the steps to understand any subhashita. Subhashita is, first we have to loudly read the shloka twice, thrice, or many number of times until and unless we become familiar with the words. That is step 1. The second step is pada vibhagaha. So sandhi vichedanam krutva, split the sandhis and write the words separately. That is second step. The third step is to find the meanings of each words that we have written in pada vibhagaha. No? So find the meanings of those words in your own language, whatever it is, English or Kannada or whatever it is. Nantaram, arrange these words in your mother tongue first. Arrange them in prose order into a meaningful sentence in your mother tongue first. Then translate that to get the anvaya. And the last step is tatparya, that is bhavanuvada. So we'll do one by one. Prathamam sopanam subhashitam uccaihi pathaniyam. Vayam pathamaha aduna. Swabhavam najahatteva sadhurapadgatopi san karpuraha pavakasprashtaha saurabham labhate taram. Swabhavam najahatteva sadhurapadgatopi san karpuraha pavakasprashtaha saurabham labhate taram iti. एतदस्माकं प्रथमं सोपानम् आसीत्. अधुना द्वितीयं सोपानं पदविभागं करणीयं, सन्धिं विभाजयित्वा शब्दं पृथक् पृथक् कृत्वा लेखनीयम् अस्माकं द्वितीयसोपानम् अस्ति। स्वभावं न, अत्र सन्धि नास्ति, अत्र सन्धिः अस्ति, जहात्येव, जहाति प्लस् एव यण् सन्धि अस्ति। अत्रापि सन्धिः अस्ति, साधुरापद्गतोऽपि सन्, साधुः आपद्गतः अपि, द्विवारं सन्धिः अस्ति अत्र, ट्वैस् वी हैव सन्धि हियर, साधुः प्लस् आपद्गतः प्लस् अपि, साधुः आपद्गतः अपि पृथक् पृथक् कृत्वा लिखितमस्ति अत्र। सन् कर्पूरः पावकस्पृष्टः सौरभं लभतेतराम् इति। अस्माकं द्वितीयं सोपानं समाप्तमस्ति। तृतीयं सोपानं प्रत्येकपदस्य अर्थम् अन्वेषणं करणीयम्, अर्थं ज्ञात्वा लेखनीयम्। स्वभावम् इत्युक्ते नेचर्, स्वभाव, न, नाट्, जहाति गिव अप्, एव ओन्ली, साधुः ए सेंट, आपद्गतः डिफिकल्टी, सन अपि इज देयर आल्सो, कर्पूरः कैम्फर, पावकः फायर, स्पृष्टः टच, सौरभम फ्रेग्रेंस, लभतेतराम गिव्स आउट मोर। सो अस्माकं तृतीयं सोपानं समाप्तमस्ति। अधुना वयम् अर्थं ज्ञातुं प्रयत्नं करिष्यामः। प्रथमे पंक्तौ किमस्ति इति पश्यामः। स्वभावं न जहाति एव साधुः आपद्गतोऽपि सन्। So when we look into a shloka, the first thing is we have to search for the subject, karta or kartrupada, one who is doing the action. Here sadhuhu is the subject, sadhuhu the saint, and jahati is the kriyapada, the verb. Sadhuhu the saint, na jahati will not give up. Kim na jahati, swabhavam na jahati. Swabhavam is the object. Sadhuhu swabhavam na jahati. Sadhuhu, sadhugalu ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಭಾವವನ್ನ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸ್ವಭಾವವನ್ನ ಬಿಡುವುದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಏವ, they will never leave it. ಏವ ನ ಜಹಾತಿ ಏವ. ನಂತರಂ ಆಪದ್ಗತೋಪಿ ಸನ್, ಆಪದ್ಗತಃ in emergency also, in difficulty also, in adversities also. Api sun, sun means if it is there also. So ಆಪತ್ಕಾಲವು ಬಂದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಾಧುಗಳು ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಭಾವವನ್ನು ಬಿಡುವುದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ತಮ್ಮ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯತನವನ್ನು ಬಿಡುವುದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Even in adversities, even in difficult situations, the saints will not give up their good qualities. That is the meaning of first line. So first what we have to do is we have to search for the subject and then search for the verb. If there is an object, then we can make a meaningful sentence. The remaining will be usually adjectives. So we'll see Anvaya for the first line. Sadhuhu apadgataha san api. Apatkalau bandaru kuda. Even if there is a difficult time. Swabhavam na jahati eva. They will never give up their good qualities. Then nantaram etad dvitiyaha panktihi. Dvitiya panktihi drishtantamasti. This is example. Yatha karpuraha पावकस्पृष्टः अपि सौरभं लभते तराम. Karpuraha camphor, पावकस्पृष्टः, even though it is touched by the fire, saurabham its fragrance, the sugandhavanna, labhate taram, ಇದು ಬಿಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, it gives out more. ಬೆಂಕಿಯನ್ನ ಸ್ಪರ್ಶಿಸಿದಾಗ ಕರ್ಪೂರ ತನ್ನ ಸ್ವಭಾವವಾದಂತಹ, ತನ್ನ ಗುಣವಾದಂತಹ ಸುಗಂಧ ಪಸರಿಸುವಿಕೆಯನ್ನ ಬಿಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆಂಕಿಯನ್ನ ಮುಟ್ಟಿಸಿದಾಗ, ತಾಕಿಸಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಅದರ ಕೆಲಸ ಸುಗಂಧ ಪಸರಿಸುವಿಕೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಅದು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ವಿನಃ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಫ್ರಾಗ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟಚ್ ಬೈ ಮೋರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಫೈರ್. So even in that situation, when it is touched by fire also, it will not give up its good qualities. Yatha, this is drishtanta or example for the first sentence. Like how camphor will not give up its quality till its last peace is burnt. In the same way, sadhu also apadgatopi san. Even in the toughest situations of life, he will not give up his qualities. He will not give up his good qualities. So that is the meaning of this shloka. A pious man's good nature does not change even in times of adversity. When camphor is burnt, instead of losing its quality of giving out fragrance, it emits more of it. So that is the meaning. Nantaram तात्पर्यम् अपि अहं पठितवती. व्याकरणांशाः कोऽपि एतत् पठति वा? व्याकरणांशाः, प्लीज कैन एनीवन रीड दिस?
आं भगिनि,
कृपया पठतु.
व्याकरणांशाः स्वभावं एकवचनं न अव्यय, जहाति प्रथमपुरुष एकवचन, एव अव्यय, साधुः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन, आपद्गतः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम्, अपि अव्यय, सन् प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम्, कर्पूरः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम्, पावकस्पृष्टः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम्, सौरभं प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम्, लभतेतरां तद्दितान्त.
धन्यवाद महोदय. कोऽपि सन्देहः सन्ति वा अत्र? जहाति एतत् शब्दस्य कापि भगिनी पृष्टवती इन् द फस्ट् क्लास् विहाय. तत्र भगिनी पृष्टवती कथं प्रचलति तत् शब्दम् इति. एतत् तृतीयगणस्य शब्दमस्ति. जहा हा धातु इत्युक्ते त्यज, त्यजिसु ಅಂತ. जहाति जहितः जहति, जहासि जहितः जहिथ, जहामि जहिवः जहिमः इति शब्दः चलति. नन्तरं सन् अपि सन् सन्तौ सन्तः. सन् इत्युक्ते सत् तकारान्त शब्दमस्ति. सन् ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇರಲು, ಇರುವುದು, ಇರುವಿಕೆ ಇಸ್ ಸನ್. कोऽपि सन्देहः सन्ति वा?
तद्धिता इति उच्यते.
You have not studied tadditas. You will be shortly studying.
Okay.
अस्तु.
अस्तु.
Kovida va? Okay. I thought they will be studying shortly. Okay.
ಹರಿ ಓಂ ಭಗಿನಿ.
Yes.
ಅದು ಪೃಥಕ್ ಪೃಥಕ್ ಅಂತ ವರ್ಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಅದೇನಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಪೃಥಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಸಪರೇಟ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
Bhagini, I think you are writing, so I think you are taking trouble. So please, there is no need. Videos will be there. Okay. So you can.
ಅದರಲ್ಲೇ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
Okay. So you can just concentrate on listening. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್. Yes.
ಸೌರಭಂ ಇತಿ ಪ್ರಥಮ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೌರಭವನ್ನು ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿನ ಪ್ರಥಮ?
ಅದು ಪ್ರಥಮ ಅಂಡ್ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಾಂಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ. ಸುಗಂಧವನ್ನು ಬಿಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅಸ್ತು ಭಗಿನಿ. द्वितीय अस्ति वा?
अत्र द्वितीया अस्ति. प्रथमा, yes, I have written here as प्रथमा विभक्ति. द्वयोरपि सत्यमस्ति, ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ ಸರಿ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಕಾಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ. ಸತ್ಯ.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೇಳಿದೆ ಭಗಿನಿ, ಅನುಮಾನ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಹೌದು ಹೌದು. ಸುಗಂಧವನ್ನು ತ್ಯಜಿಸುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಪ್ರಥಮ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಎರಡು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ನಪುಂಸಕಲಿಂಗ ಶಬ್ದ.
ಅಸ್ತು ಭಗಿನಿ, ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
Yes.
Last one, can you please tell Taddita? What is it?
Bhagini, Taddita you will be studying in Kovida. Like how we have Kridanta, like that Taddita. These are some pratyayas.
Acha,
okay. So you will be studying those things. Taru, lagu, lagutara, lagutama, small, smaller, smallest. Like that. We have so many types of Tadditas. Hanuman, Laguman, Gariman, and so many things are there. Drupadasya, Apatyam, Stri, Draupadi, they all come under Taddita. But please don't complicate yourself. You can study those things when it comes to you.
But in Parichaya, we don't have to give this Vyakarana stuff, no?
No, Bhagini. This is for your knowledge. This Vyakarana will not be asked in the exam. I have told you, I'm telling in every week. because some Bhagini asked me to write, and I used to tell these things orally earlier in the first two lessons, and some Bhaginis started asking me to give these things in written. That is why I am making one separate slide for Vakaranamshaha, but these are not for the examination. Please note that they will not ask these things in the exam.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
Yes?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ.
That is why I am making the slides, but it is not for exam. Astu va?
Very nice of you. Thank you, madam.
धन्यवाद. अस्माकं सुभाषितविभागे द्वौ सुभाषितौ भवतः. अधुना द्वितीयसुभाषितम्. So I told you that the steps to be followed to read a shloka is, first we have to read it loudly. Prathamam uccaihi pathanam karaniyam. Nantaram padavibhagah, nantaram padanam arthah, nantaram anvayah, antima vibhagah tatparyam iti. Prathamam uccaihi shlokam vaktavyam. So we'll do that first. Guneshu kriyatam yatnaha kimatopaihi prayojanam vikriyante na ghantabhihi gava kshira vivarjitaha iti. Guneshu kriyatam yatnaha kimatopaihi prayojanam vikriyante na ghantabhihi gavaha क्षीर विवर्जिताः. द्वितीय सोपानं पदविभागमस्ति. पदविभागः गुणेषु क्रियतां यत्नः किमाटोपैः, अत्र सन्धिः अस्ति, किम् आटोपैः प्रयोजनं विक्रियन्ते न घण्टाभिः गावः, अत्रापि सन्धिः अस्ति, विसर्गसन्धिः अस्ति, घण्टाभिः गावः क्षीरविवर्जिताः. अस्माकं द्वितीयं सोपानमपि समाप्तमस्ति. तृतीयं सोपानं शब्दानाम् अर्थम् अन्वेषणम्. अर्थम् अन्वेषयित्वा लेखनीयं. गुणेषु, among good qualities. क्रियतां, must be done. यत्नः, efforts. किं, what. आटोपैः, putting on a show. प्रयोजनं, use. विक्रियन्ते, sold. न, not. घण्टाभिः, bells. गावः, cows. क्षीरविवर्जिताः, not giving milk. So अस्माकं चतुर्थं सोपानम् अन्वयमस्ति. So before that we'll try to understand the meaning. I had told you that first we have to try to find the subject. Kartrupadam अन्वेषणं करणीयम्. अत्र in the first line, Guneshu kriyatam yatnaha. Yatnaha is the kartrupada because it is passive voice. Kriyatam is karmani asti. Ataha yatnaha is the subject. So yatnaha guneshu kriyatam. Yatnaha prayatnavu guneshu gunagalali kriyatam madalpadali madalpadabeku. So we have to put our efforts in achieving good qualities, in achieving the real ability, in achieving the real good qualities or good abilities. We have to put efforts for that. This is to support this first sentence. So this has become one sentence. Guneshu yatnaha kriyatam or yatnaha guneshu kriyatam. Our efforts should be done in among the good qualities or to achieve or to learn some good qualities. Kim atopaihi prayojanam. Kim, what? Atopaihi, just putting a show. Adambara, torisuvudu. ದಂಬಾಚಾರ, ಆಡಂಬರ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಶೋ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಕಿಂ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ, ಏನು ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ? ಯತ್ನಗಳು, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಗುಣಗಳನ್ನ ಪಡೆಯುವುದರಲ್ಲಿ, ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ, ಟು ಅಚೀವ್ ಸಮ್ ಗುಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪುಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್. ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟದ ಕೆಲಸಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡುವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕೇ ಹೊರತು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಡಂಬಾಚಾರ ಅಥವಾ ಶೋ, ಆಟೋಪಗಳು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಂಬಾಚಾರ ಅಥವಾ ತೋರಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದು, ಆಡಂಬರ. ಸೊ ಅದರಿಂದ ಕಿಂ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನಂ? ನಥಿಂಗ್, ನೋ ಯೂಸ್. Yatha. So as we have seen in the first Subhashita, the second Subhashita is the Drishtanta or the example. Yatha Kshira Vivarjitaha, the cows that are not giving milks. So the cows that are not giving milks, Gavaha, Kshira Vivarjitaha Gavaha, ಹಾಲನ್ನು ಕೊಡದೇ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಆಕಳುಗಳು ಘಂಟಾಭಿಹಿ ನ ವಿಕ್ರಿಯಂತೆ. ಕೇವಲ ಘಂಟೆಯಿಂದ, if you tie a bell to the neck of a cow which has stopped giving milk, even though the ghanta is so melodious, so beautiful, then also nobody purchases such a cow, because a person who wants to purchase a cow, he purchases it for milk. So if that quality is not there in a cow, so ghantabhihi na vikriyante. So even if the ghanta is very beautiful, shining, or it is making melodious sound, then also nobody will purchase it. So that is the sentence or the example for the first statement. First one is a statement and second one is to support the first statement. Second one supporting statement with some example. Atopaihi kim prayojanam? Yatha, you can just understand it. Yatha is there. Assume that yatha is there. Kshira vivarjitaha gavaha ghantabhihi na vikriyante. Guneshu yatnaha kriyatam. So always our effort should be to get good qualities. Atopaihi kim prayojanam? What is the use of external appendages? So it will last for only few minutes. Once you know that it is only show, then you will never care for it. So kshira vivarjitaha gavaha ghantabhihi na vikriyante. So in this world, virtue is respected. External appendages do not enhance the worth of a person. For example, a cow is valued for the milk it gives and not for the bell that is tied to her neck. A person who is buying the cow wants to know how much milk she gives and not how much the bell tied to her neck is worth. That is the tatparya of the shloka. So, kopi vyakaranamshan patati va? Please, someone.
पठामि.
पठतु भगिनि.
गुणेषु सप्तमी बहुवचनं. प्रियतां भूता कृदन्ता कर्मणि रूप of करोतु. यत्नः प्रथमा एकवचनं. किं प्रथमा एकवचन. आटोपैः तृतीया बहुवचन. प्रयोजनं प्रथमा एकवचनं. विक्रियन्ते प्रथम पुरुष बहुवचन. आत्मनेपदी लट्लकारः. न घंटाभिः तृतीय बहुवचनं. गावः प्रथम बहुवचनं. क्षीर विवर्जिताः प्रथम बहुवचनं.
So it is vi upasarga vrij dhatu and kta pratyaya, that is kridanta. So again it becomes prathama bahuvachana. Astu va? Kopi sandeha? Yes.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗುಣೇಶು ಉಂಟಲ್ಲ, ಸಪ್ತಮಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಬಹುವಚನ, ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಶೂ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೆ ಶೂ ಅಂತ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಾಕ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆತ್ಮ ಸು, ರಾಜ ಸು ಅಂತ. ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಗುಣೇಶು ಶೂ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸು.
ಭಗಿನಿ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತೂ ಬಂತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್.
ರಾಜ ಸು, ಸು ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ,
ಅದು ಭಗಿನಿ ದಟ್ ತೂ ಇಸ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ರಾಜ ಶಬ್ದ. ಅದು ಸಪ್ತಮಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ರೂಪ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಗುಣೇಶು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗುಣೇಶು, ರಾಮೇಶು, ಗ್ರಹೇಶು, ಪುಸ್ತಕೇಶು, ಈ ಶೂ ಏನಿದೆ ಇದು ಸಪ್ತಮಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಬಹುವಚನದ ರೂಪ. ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಯಾದ್ರೂ ತೂ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಸಪರೇಟ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್, ತೂ ಅಲ್ಲ, ರಾಜ ಸು, ರಾಜಸು. ರಾಜ ಶಬ್ದ ಉಂಟಲ್ಲ, ರಾಜ ಶಬ್ದ ಸಪ್ತಮಿ ಬಹುವಚನ ರೂಪ ರಾಜಸು.
ರಾಜ ಶಬ್ದನ ಯಾವ ಶಬ್ದ ಹೇಳಿ?
ರಾಜ ನಕಾರ ಅಂತ ಪುಲ್ಲಿಂಗ, ರಾಜನ್ ಶಬ್ದ.
ಎಸ್ ಭಗಿನಿ, ಅದು ಸಕಾರ ಅಂತ ಶಬ್ದ. ಆ ಶಬ್ದ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಶಬ್ದಗಳು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ.
ಅದೇ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಗುಣೀಶು, ರಾಮ ಶೂ ಶೂ ಇದೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ
ಹೌದು ಭಗಿನಿ, ಆ ಶಬ್ದಗಳಿರೋದೇ ಹಾಗೆ. ಸ್ತ್ರೀಲಿಂಗ ಶಬ್ದದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಬೇರೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಲತಾಸು ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗುಣೇಶು ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಸಕಾರ ಅಂತ, ತಕಾರ ಅಂತ, ದಕಾರ ಅಂತ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಾರಂತದ ಶಬ್ದಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೂಪಗಳನ್ನ ಹೊಂದುತ್ತೆ ಅದು. ಸೊ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ನೋ ದೋಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ದೋಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ. ಅದೇ ನನಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಶೂ, ಹೇಗ್ ನಾವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಒಂದು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಲಿಂಗಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ತರಾನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಈ ಹಲಂತ ಶಬ್ದಗಳು ಬೇರೆ, ಅಜಂತ ಶಬ್ದಗಳು ಬೇರೆ. ಸೊ ಹಲಂತ ಶಬ್ದಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಮತ್ತೆ ತಕಾರ ಅಂತ, ದಕಾರ ಅಂತ, ಸಕಾರ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಎಂಡಿಂಗು ಬೇರೆ ತರಾನೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಬೈ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
अस्माकं अग्रे गच्छामः वा?
Madam, one doubt, madam.
Yes.
Kshiram vivarjita. We need not split this word, kshiram plus.
Yes. ಅದು ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ we are splitting only sandhis. ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಷೀರ ವಿವರ್ಜಿತಾಹ, ವಿ ಉಪಸರ್ಗ ವೃಜ್ ಧಾತು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಕ್ತ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯ. ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಲ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ತ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕೃದಂತ. ಸೊ ಕೃದಂತಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ನೌನ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಂಡ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್, ಪ್ರಥಮ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಬಹುವಚನ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ವಿವರ್ಜಿತಃ, ಇಟ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ರಾಮ ಶಬ್ದ.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
अग्रे गच्छामः वा? अस्माकम् अग्रिमभागः प्रायः काव्यकथा अस्ति. So we were doing दिलीप महाराजस्य कथा और महाराजस्य कथा वयं ज्ञातवन्तः. एतत् धारावाही अस्ति, श्रृङ्खला अस्ति. गतसप्ताहे वयं दृष्टवन्तः दिलीप महाराज नन्दिनी धेनोः सेवां कृत्वा तया तस्याः वरं प्राप्य तस्य पुत्रप्राप्तिः भवति इति. पुत्रस्य नाम रघु इति आसीत्. तत्र कथा समाप्ता आसीत् पूर्वतनकक्षायां. नौ अनुवर्तनं भवति अधुना. दट् इस् अ कंटिन्यूएशन ऑफ द स्टोरी नौ. Again, please someone, three of you will read the story. Yes.
काव्य कथा रघुदेवेन्द्रयोः युद्धम्.
1 minute भगिनी. I want 2 more people to read Kannada and English. Kripaya.
I will read, madam. I can read.
Yes.
Read English, madam.
English.
Start, Bhagini.
काव्य कथा रघुदेवेन्द्रयोः युद्धम्. बालकः रघुः दिने दिने प्रवृद्धः.
English.
अहमपि पठामि.
English, please. Page number 70.
The boy Raghu's fight with Devendra. The boy Raghu grew up day by day.
ದೇವೇಂದ್ರರ ಯುದ್ಧ, ಬಾಲಕ ರಘು ದಿನೇ ದಿನೇ ಬೆಳೆದನು.
So last class we have seen that Raghu was born. So next it is telling that Raghu dine dine ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದನು. Yes, continue.
सः योग्यं शिक्षणम् अपि प्राप्तवान्.
He received proper education also.
ಅವನು ಯೋಗ್ಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದನು.
Yes.
दिलीपः राज्यभारं लघुं कर्तुम् अपेक्षितवान्.
ವಿವಾಹ ಅಪಿ ಸಮಾಪ್ತಃ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ.
Dilipa thought of lessening his own burden of administration of the kingdom.
ದಿಲೀಪನು ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಭಾರವನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಅಪೇಕ್ಷಿಸಿದನು.
ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಅಪೇಕ್ಷಿಸಿದನು. So Dilipa is growing old. So he wants to give some of the responsibility to his son Raghu, who is grown up now. Yes, continue.
अतः सः रघुकुमारस्य पट्टाभिषेकं कृतवान्.
Hence he crowned the prince Raghu.
ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಅವನು ರಘುಕುಮಾರನಿಗೆ ಪಟ್ಟಾಭಿಷೇಕವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದನು.
Yes.
ततः 100 अश्वमेधयागान् कर्तुं संकल्पितवान्.
Then he proposed to perform 100 horse sacrifices.
ಅನಂತರ 100 ಅಶ್ವಮೇಧ ಯಾಗಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕೆಂದು ಮನಸ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿದನು.
Yes.
100 अश्वमेधैः देवेन्द्र पदवी लभ्यते.
Devendra's position can be got by the performance of 100 horse sacrifices.
100 ಅಶ್ವಮೇಧ ಯಾಗಗಳಿಂದ ದೇವೇಂದ್ರ ಪದವಿಯು ದೊರೆಯುತ್ತದೆ.
दिलीपेन अश्वमेध यागाय यागाश्वाः प्रेषिताः.
ಯಾಗಾಶ್ವ.
Yes, English. Yes, Bhagini.
ದಿಲೀಪನು ಅಶ್ವಮೇಧ ಯಾಗಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಕುದುರೆಯನ್ನು ಕಳುಹಿಸಿದನು.
Dilipa sent the sacrificial horses to the horse sacrifice.
I hope all of you know this story. In Ramayana and Mahabharata we have seen Ashwamedha Yaga means they'll send the horses and they'll write on their forehead. ಚಿನ್ನದ ಪಟ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತಾರೆ ಇದು ಅಶ್ವಮೇಧ ಯಾಗದ ಕುದುರೆ, ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಹಾಕಿದರೆ ರಾಜನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಯುದ್ಧ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ರಾಜ ಅಶ್ವಮೇಧ ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೇನು ಆಕ್ಷೇಪ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೂಲ್. So like that, if it goes full round and comes back, then Raja can do Ashwamedha Yaga. So once Dilipa thought that he has to do 100 Ashwamedha Yaga to get Devendra Padavi. So 99 Yagas were finished and there was some problem in the 100 horse that we'll see. Yes, read.
Ashwanam Rakshanaya Raghuhu Gataha.
But when he took invisible,
Raghu went to guard
Raghu.
Yes, continue. ರಘು ಅವನು ಆ ಅಶ್ವಗಳ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಗಾಗಿ ತನ್ನ ಮಗ ರಘುವನ್ನ ನೇಮಿಸಿದ. ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ.
1900 यागाः निर्विघ्नाः जाताः.
यागाः 1900 यागाः निर्विघ्नाः जाताः. So 99 yagas were hurdle free. ಯಾವುದೇ ವಿಘ್ನಗಳು ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಆಯ್ತು. So then we'll see what happens to the 100th yaga. Yes, continue.
अन्तिमस्य यागस्य अश्वः प्रेषितः.
So the last yagasya ashwa was sent. Continue, Bhagini.
धनुर्धराः रक्षकाः आसन्.
So the rakshaka to protect the ashwa, so the people having bow and arrow, so they were there to protect the horse. Yes.
परन्तु देवेन्द्रः तत्र आगतः.
But
Devendra came.
This time what happened was Swayam Devendra came to stop this 100 ashwa because he will lose his padavi. So he thought that he'll stop this. Yes.
सः गुप्त शरीरं धृतवान्.
So he was not visible. Gupta shariram dharayitva saha tatra agatavaನ್. So he was invisible. ಅವನನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಗುಪ್ತ ರೂಪದಿಂದ ಅವನು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದ. Yes.
ಅಶ್ವಂ ಅಪಹೃತವಾನ್.
So ಅವನು ಕಳ್ಳತನ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟ. ಅಪಹರಣಂ ಕೃತವಾನ್. Yes.
ರಘುರಾಜಸ್ಯ ಸೈನ್ಯಂ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯಚಕಿತಂ ಅಭವತ್.
So the Sainya of Raghu was wonderstruck because nobody was there, but the Ashwa was stolen. So ಯಾರು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಅವರ ಅಶ್ವ ಅಪಹೃತವಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಇದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಅವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಕಿಂ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯಂ ಇತಿ ನ
ಜ್ಞಾತಂ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಸಂಬಡಿ is seen, they can fight with them. Nobody is seen, but still the Ashwa disappeared. So what to do? So they were not in a position to do anything. They were not understanding anything. Okay, continue.
तदा तत्र वसिष्ठस्य नंदिनी धेनुः आगतवती.
That time there came Nandini who was pleased by Dilipa's seva. So she came to help Dilipa's Ashwa.
सा अनुग्रहं कृतवती.
She blessed.
तेन पूर्वदिशायाम् इन्द्रः दृष्टः.
So ತೇನ means ಅನುಗ್ರಹೇಣ, ನಂದಿನಿಯ ಅನುಗ್ರಹದಿಂದ ಪೂರ್ವ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ದೇವೇಂದ್ರನು ಇವಾಗ ಕಾಣಿಸಿಕೊಂಡ. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಅವನು ಗುಪ್ತ ರೂಪನಾಗಿದ್ದ. ಏತಾವತ್ ಪರ್ಯಂತಂ ಸಹ ಗುಪ್ತ ರೂಪೇಣ ಆಸೀತ್. ಅಧುನಾ ನಂದಿನ್ಯಾಹ ಅನುಗ್ರಹೇಣ ಸಹ ದೃಷ್ಟಃ ಅಭವತ್. He was seen. They were able to see him. Yes.
रघुः इन्द्रम् उद्दिश्य अवदत्, देवेन्द्र त्वं देवेषु प्रथमः.
Yes. So now because Raghu can see Devendra, so he said, you are the Shrestha Deveshu, Devaralli Neenu Indra, andre Neenu Shrestha. Ashwasya Aparanam Heenam Karyam, idu atyanta heenamada kelsa. Idam tvaya na kartavyam. It's not fair. You being Devendra, you should not do such a silly thing. Tava apakirtihi bhavati. You will become infamous. Ashwam tyaja. Give up the ashwa, says Raghu. Indraha Raghum drishtva Rajakumara Kirtihi eva mukhya. Indra tells, for me, Kirti or the title or the padavi that Devendra, he was Devendra, no? So he says, that is important for me. Aham ekaha shatakrutuhu iti prasiddhaha. I am popular as shatakrutuhu, means one who has done 100 yajnas, 100 yagas. Anyaha shatakrutuhu loke nasti. So till now there is nobody who is shatakrutu. There is nobody who has done 100 yagas. So यदि तव जनकः शतम् अश्वमेधान् करोति तर्हि सः शतकृतुः भवति. If your father does 100 yagas, then he will get that title. He also becomes शतकृतुः. अतः अहम् अश्वम् अपहृतवान् इति अकथयत्. So why I have stolen this is, I want to stop this yajna because I will lose my kirti. I want to be the one and only one shatakrutu. But your father also will become shatakrutu if I leave this ashwa. So I am not leaving this, he says. Raghu idam vachanam shrutva yadi agrahaha shastram grishyataam iti avadat. Yadi agrahaha, ninage hata idre agraha, if you are stubborn, then shastram grihyatam, then take the weapons. That is the method, no? So if anybody stops the ashwa, then they have to fight with the owner of the ashwa. Raghu Devendrayoho Bhikaram Yuddham Jatam. Between those two, there was a fierce battle. Raghu Banam Grihitavan. Raghu took the Bana and then Kshiptavan cha. He threw it on this Devendra. Indrasya Bhuje Chinnam Jatam. There was a mark on the shoulder of Indra. Indraha Kupitavan. Indra was very angry. Vajrayudhena Raghum Taditavan. So he also hurt Raghu with Vajrayudha. Raghu Bhumau Patitavan. Raghu fell down on the Bhumi. Kshane eva Uttitavan, immediately got up. Raghu Kumarasya Parakramena Indraha Santushtavan. It is now Raghu Kumara is still a boy, Kumaraha. So Indra is very much pleased by the Parakrama of Raghu. So he says, Varam Prucha, ask a boon. Ashwam tu na dadami. I will not give the horse, but I can give you one boon. I am pleased by your bravery. Iti akathayat. Raghu Ashwam vina api yagaha purnaha bhavatu yaga phalam cha bhavatu iti prarthitavan. So Raghu prayed, Ashwa illade, Ashwam vina, without Ashwa also let the yaga be completed, and yaga phalam, the fruit of the yaga also should be obtained. Iti prarthitavan. He prayed, because to complete the yaga only I am fighting this war. So if you can give a boon that yaga will be completed and yaga's result or fruit also will be obtained by my father, then I will stop this war. Indraha tathastu iti varam dattavan. Tathastu hage agali, tatha plus astu. So let it happen like that only. Let it happen according to your wish. Iti varam dattavan. And then varavna kotta. Santushtaha Raghu Rajadhanim Pratyagatavan. Santushtaha happy. Raghu Rajadhanim to the capital. Pratyagatavan returned. Iti katha asti. So again it continues in the next lesson. So kopi sandehaha santi va atra? Yes.
Then, ma'am, why Indra first fought with Raghu?
That is there in the story, no? He wanted to become the only one.
Finally, he's ready to give a boon also.
Yes. Because he was very much pleased by the bravery of the boy, so he changed his mind. Okay. So अस्माकं अग्रिम भागः अन्वय श्लोकः और अन्वय क्रमः इति अस्ति. एतानि रामायणस्य श्लोकानि. So we are seeing from the lesson 1 that Anmaya shlokas are Ramayana shlokas. So we have seen that Rama is getting ready to go to Vanavasa. So Kaikeyi stopped the Pattabhisheka and she claimed or demanded her 2 boons. And Rama, to save his father from getting a title called as Vachana Bhrashta, on his own he becomes ready to go to Vanavasa. So then at that time, who and all will follow him? Now Rama is ready. In the last lesson, we have seen that Rama became ready to go to forest, Vanavasa. Now, who and all follow him comes in these 2 shlokas, today's shlokas. So again, Anmaya Kramaha, the step is Uchchaihi Pathaniyam, Nantaram Padavibhagaha, Nantaram Pratipadarthaha, Nantaram Anmayaha, Antima Bhagaha, Tatparyam. So, अन्वय श्लोकः प्रथमः तं रुजन्तं प्रियो भ्राता लक्ष्मणोऽनुजगामः स्नेहाद्विनयसम्पन्नः सुमित्रानन्दवर्धनः इति तं रुजन्तं प्रियो भ्राता लक्ष्मणोऽनुजगामः स्नेहाद्विनयसम्पन्नः सुमित्रानन्दवर्धनः. So when you are studying at home also, please follow these steps and read the shlokas loudly. Never read them in the mind. So you have to read the shlokas loudly and you will become familiar with the words. Read them twice, thrice until you become familiar with these words. Nantaram द्वितीयं सोपानं पदविभागमस्ति तं रुजन्तं प्रियो भ्राता अत्र सन्धि अस्ति लक्ष्मणः अनुजगाम लक्ष्मणोऽनुजगाम स्नेहात् अत्रापि सन्धि अस्ति विनयसम्पन्नः सुमित्रा आनन्दवर्धनः सुमित्रानन्दवर्धनः. अस्माकं द्वितीयं सोपानं समाप्तमस्ति. तृतीयं सोपानं प्रत्येकपदस्य अर्थं ज्ञात्वा लेखनीयं. तं हिं ಅವನನ್ನು ರುಜಂತಂ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ one who is going, ಪ್ರಿಯಃ beloved, ಭ್ರಾತಾ brother, ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣಃ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣ್, ಅನುಜಗಾಮ ಜಗಾಮ went, ಅನುಜಗಾಮ followed ಅನುಸರಿಸುವುದು. ಹ is ಅವ್ಯಯ, ಸ್ನೇಹಾತ್ out of affection, by love or by friendship or friendly gesture. ವಿನಯ ಸಂಪನ್ನಃ ವಿನಯದಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿದಂತಹ humble, polite. ವಿಧೇಯಃ ಸುಮಿತ್ರಾ ಆನಂದವರ್ಧನಃ one who enhance the joy of ಸುಮಿತ್ರಾ ಸುಮಿತ್ರೆಯ ಆನಂದವನ್ನು ವರ್ಧಿಸುವಂತಹ ಸುಮಿತ್ರಾಯಾಃ ಆನಂದಂ ವರ್ಧಯತಿ ಇತಿ ಸುಮಿತ್ರಾನಂದವರ್ಧನಃ. ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣಃ ಸುಮಿತ್ರಾಯಾಃ ಪುತ್ರಃ ಸಹ ಮಾತುಃ ಆನಂದಂ ವರ್ಧಯತಿ ಅತಃ ತಸ್ಯ ವಿಶೇಷಣಂ सुमित्रानन्दवर्धनः इति अस्ति. एतत् श्लोकस्य अर्थं ज्ञापङ्क्तिः अस्ति. पश्यामः अत्र किं किम् अस्ति इति. So our first step is to Tatra Kagama or Anujagama followed. You can see here in the meaning. So this is the word. If you see the meanings here, you will understand what is word. And then whom he followed. तं रुजन्तं ಹೋಗುತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ avanannu. Avanannu ittukte atra ramam. So this refers to the they have used Lakshmananu anusarisidanu. So this is the sentence. Then Vinaya Sampannaha Sumitra Nandavardhanaha Priyaha Bhrata Ismataranandavardhanaha. So Kidrishaha Lakshmanaha Sumitranandavardhanaha Lakshmanaha. Punah Kidrishaha Lakshmanaha Priyaha Bhrata Lakshmanaha. Pritiya Tammanada Lakshmananu. So these three words Vinaya Sampannaha Sumitranandavardhanaha Priyaha Bhrata, all these three words are adjectives to Lakshmana. Lakshmana ಎನ್ನುವ ಪದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ವಿಶೇಷಣಗಳು. So here it is ವಿನಯ ಸಂಪನ್ನಃ ಸುಮಿತ್ರಾನಂದವರ್ಧನಃ ಪ್ರಿಯಃ ಭ್ರಾತಾ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣಃ ಸ್ನೇಹಾತ್ ಸ್ನೇಹದಿಂದ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ತಂ ರಿಜಂತಂ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ರಾಮನನ್ನು ಅನುಜಗಾಮ. ವಿನಯ ಸಂಪನ್ನಃ ವಿನಯದಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿದಂತಹ ದ ಪೊಲೈಟ್ ಒಬೀಡಿಯಂಟ್. Sumitranandana Vardhanaha, one who enhances the joy of Sumitra. Priyaha Bhrata, beloved brother of Sri Ramachandra. Lakshmanaha, Snehat, out of affection. Tam Rujantam Ramam, Hoguttiruvantaha Ramanannu Anujagama, followed. Kopi Sandehaha Santiva Atra? Any doubt here? Itopi Vakaranamshaha Asti, Tatparyam Api Asti. Yes.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ನೇಹಾತ್ ಕೂಡ ವಿಶೇಷಣ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣನಿಗೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ನೇಹ ವಶನಾಗಿ ಹೋದನು ಅಂತ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಪ್ತಮಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಸಾರಿ ಪಂಚಮಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅವನು ಸ್ನೇಹಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳಪಟ್ಟು ಪ್ರೀತಿಗೆ ಒಳಪಟ್ಟು ಅವನು ಹೋದ ಅಂತ. ಸಪ್ತಮಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಂಚಮಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ವಿಶೇಷಣ.
But ha avyaya, why it is used, ma'am? What is the meaning of ha?
Ha, I have told in the last class, they are called as Padapuraka or Padapurnaka. So while writing this Subhashita or any shlokas in Sanskrit, there are some rules in Chandas that every line should contain certain fixed number of letters. Suppose if there is a shortage of one letter, they will use this her, he, tu, and sometimes they'll have meanings, sometimes they'll not have any meanings, and they are all avyayas. They are called as Padapurnakaha or Padapurakaha iti.
Okay, thank you.
So Tatparyam, Sumitra's son Lakshmana was Rama's favorite younger brother and the joy of his own mother. He was humility incarnate. When Rama was leaving for the forest, he could not bear the thought of himself continuing to stay in the palace. He had to be with his dear brother wherever he was. So he too prepared to accompany him. Kaikeyi's desire was to send only Rama and not Lakshmana. But Lakshmana showed his fraternal affection by accompanying Rama. This is from your book, the Tatparya. Just now I read this from your book. So Vakaranamshaha, Kopi Patativa, Kripaya. Please read this.
Aham patami.
शीघ्रं शीघ्रं पठतु भगिनी, समयः भवति.
त्वं द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचनं. व्रजन्तं द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचनं. प्रियः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं. भ्राता प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं. लक्ष्मणः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं. अनुजगाम अनु प्लस गम अनुजगाम अनु प्लस गम लिट्ल लकार परोक्ष प्रथम पुरुष एकवचन. अन्वय स्नेहात् पंचमी विभक्ति एकवचन. विनय संपन्नः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन. सुमित्रानंदवर्धनः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन.
Okay, so this vrujantam is shatru pratyayam asti. Vrujan vrujantau vrujantah iti bhavati. That is shatru pratyaya. Vrujantam vrujantau vrujatah, so it is dvitiya vibhakti ekvachan. Pushtam va agre gachamah va. अस्माकम् अग्रिमभागः अन्वय श्लोक 2, that is द्वितीय श्लोकम् अस्ति. अन्वये आरम्भं करिष्यामः. पठनं करिष्यामः. प्रथमं रामस्य दयिता भार्या नित्यं प्राणसमाहिता सीताप्यनुगता रामं शशिनं रोहिणी यथा इति पदविभागं रामस्य दयिता भार्या नित्यं प्राणसमा हिता। अत्र कापि सन्धि नास्ति। अत्र अस्ति सीता प्लस् अपि प्लस् अनुगता, सीताप्यनुगता यण् सन्धि भवति अत्र। रामं शशिनं रोहिणी यथा, ओन्ली one sandhi here, सीतापि अनुगता। रामस्य of Rama, Daita, beloved, Bharya, wife, Nityam, every day, Pranasama, equal to his life, Hita, well-wisher, Api, also, Anugata, followed, Ramam, Ramanannu, to Rama in English, otherwise it is Ramanannu, Shashinam, Chandranannu, the moon, Rohini, Rohiniyu, Rohini Nakshatravu, Yatha, Hege. So after knowing the meanings, the next step is श्लोकस्य अर्थं ज्ञातुं प्रयत्नं करिष्यामः। अत्र किं करणीयं? प्रथमं कर्तृपदस्य अन्वेषणं करणीयं। Please mute. I think somebody is unmuted. Please mute. अत्र प्रथमं कर्तृपदस्य अन्वेषणं करणीयं. That is where to search the subject. रामस्य दयिता भार्या नित्यं प्राणसमा हिता Sita. So all these are adjective to Sita. So Sita is the subject. Then api anugata, anugata. So if you search here, then where is that anugata followed? Only this is the verb here. Actually anugata is also krudanta. So actually there is no verb strictly speaking in this shloka at all. Anugata asit, like that we have to take. But according to the English meaning, we can assume that this is the verb. So Sita anugata. Kam anugata? Ramam anugata. Siteyu Ramanannu himbalisidadu. So this is one sentence. Yatha Rohini Shashinam. Hege Rohiniyu Chandranannu himbalisuvalo, hage Siteyu Ramanannu himbalisidadu. Like how Rohini Nakshatra follows Chandra, like that Sita followed Rama. This is one sentence complete. Then the first line is full adjective to Sita. Sita, Kidrishi Sita, Ramasya Daita Bharya, Rama's Sita, Rama's beloved wife Sita. Kidrishi Sita, Nityam Pranasama, always she was equal to his life. Pranakke samanadante iruvantaha Siteyu. Sita, ಎಂತಹ ಸೀತೆ? ಶ್ರೀರಾಮಚಂದ್ರನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಪತ್ನಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಸೀತೆ. ಪುನಃ ಎಂತಹ ಸೀತೆ? ನಿತ್ಯವೂ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಅವನ ಪ್ರಾಣಕ್ಕೆ ಸಮನಾಗಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಸೀತೆ. ಪುನಃ ಕೀದೃಶಿ ಸೀತಾ? ಹಿತ ಸೀತಾ. ಎಂತಹ ಸೀತೆ? ಅವನಿಗೆ ಹಿತವನ್ನು ಉಂಟು ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಸೀತಾ. Sita, one who is well wisher of Rama. Sita, one who is Rama's beloved wife. Sita, one who is always equal to his life. So that Sita followed Rama like how Rohini follows Chandra or Shashinam. Iti arthaha bhavati. Anvayam pashyamah. Ramasya daita nityam pranasama hita Bharya Sita. So before Sita, all these are adjectives to Sita. Ramasya Daita is one adjective. Nityam Pranasama, one more adjective. Hita is one more adjective. Bharya is also one more adjective. Sita, Api also. Ramam Anujagama, followed Rama. And then Yatha, like how Rohini Shashinam Anugachati, like how Rohini follows Chandra. Tatha, like that Sita Api Ramam Anugata. Sitapyanugata has come. Sita api anugata. Iti artham bhavati. Rama's love for Sita, Tatparyam Pashyamaha. I am reading it from your textbook. Rama's love for Sita was boundless. She was his very life breath. Sita, on her part, wished well for her husband always. Such being their conjugal love, Sita could not remain in the kingdom without her husband. Rohini is Chandra's wife. She dutifully follows him. Similarly, Sita went with Rama. The comforts of life in the palace did not hold her back, nor did the painful life in the forest scare her. The only thought that her place was beside Rama wherever he was. She only thought that her place was beside Rama wherever he was. There was no other thought in her mind. That is the tatparya of the shloka. Vyakaranamshan pashyamah. Kripaya kopi pathatu.
अहं पठामि.
Yes, Bhagini, quickly.
रामस्य षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचनं. भार्या प्रथम.
Bhagini, 1 minute. Daita, Bharya, Nityam, Pranasama, Hita, Sita, Anugata, and then Rohini. All these are Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachan. And then Shashinam is Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekvachan. Ramam is also Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekvachan. Api and Yatha are Avyaya. That's all about the grammar things. Astu va? एतत् अन्वयश्लोकम्. अस्माकम् अग्रिमभागमस्ति पुटसङ्ख्या अनुवादपद्धतिः. We have seen that अनुवाद इत्युक्ते translation from one language to other language. I have not made any slides for this. So please all of you open page number 76 from your books. So we have seen that there are two types of anuvada, shabdanuvada and bhavanuvada, and we have done some anuvada in the last lessons. This time it is little different. So I'm reading the sentences. Adhite, adhenam karoti, nidrati, nidram karoti, vikrinite, vikrenam karoti, bhunkte, bhojanam karoti, chinatti, chedanam karoti. So atra adhite, nidrati, vikrinite, bhunkte, chinatti, these are the verbs which you have not learned. These are little different words. So you have not studied those things. So adhite goes like adhite, adhiyate, adhiyate, like that. And nidrati is nidrati, nidrataha, nidranti. And then krinch dhatu, vikrinite is krinch dhatu, krinite, krinate, krinate iti. Then bhuj dhatu, utamadu, anubhavisu, bhuj, anubhavati iti. So atra bhunkte, bhunjate, bhunjate iti bhavati. And then chinatti is also chinatti, chintaha, chindanti. So you have not learned these shabdas. These are not like patati, vandate, like that. They are little different. So this level, you are not learning those things. So there is no need to learn those things. It may be confusing. So in the book, he suggests that instead of writing it adhite, if adhite comes, you may not be knowing past tense of this adhite or uttam purusha of this adhite, how to use these things. So what you can do is, you convert this adhite into noun form. Adhyanam karoti. Adhyanavannu maduttane. Nidrati, if suppose the word comes, then if you don't know how it is used in past tense or how it is used in lot lakar or how it is used in uttam purush, aham nidram karomi, you can tell. So karoti, you know, no? So if you convert that nidrati into nidram, you can use it in all the lakaras because you know kru dhatu very well. So nidrati, nidram karoti. Vikrinite, vikrayanam karoti. You should know the noun forms. Vikrayanam karoti. Bhunkte, bhojanam, which is very common word. So bhojanam karoti. Chinatti, chedanam karoti. To break. Chinatti is to break. Muriyudu. Athwa chedavanna maduvudu. Chidra chidra maduvudu. But here, there are no objects in these 5 sentences. So in the next examples, pustakam adhite, pustakavannu oduttane. So in that case, if you want to turn these sentences into karoti, then pustakasya adhyanam karoti. You have to change these dvitiya vibhakti into shashti vibhakti. Pustakasya, it becomes simpler. Pustakasya adhyanam, only when the rare verbs are there, that time we have to use this method. Otherwise, if you know already the verbs patati, likati, hasati, khelati, kurdati, those things you know, so there is no need to change those sentences. Only the verbs, if you don't know how they go, And then you can use this karoti and make the language simpler and easier. So pustakasya adhyanam karoti, lekhanyaha vikrayanam karoti, vrikshasya chedanam karoti, cuts. The meanings are given there. Hastasya upayogam, instead of hastam upayunkte, hastasya upayogam karoti. Dwaram pidhatte, dwarasya pidhanam karoti. So like that, we can use these words and make the sentences simpler. Kopi sandehaha santi va? Yes? Any doubts?
न भगिनि.
Okay. No chet, agre gacchamaha. अस्माकम् अग्रिमभागः प्रायः सङ्ग्राह्यविषयः एव. सङ्ग्राह्यविषयः इत्युक्ते सङ्ग्रहयोग्यविषयाः. We know this already. Atra last class we have seen group of 5. So this class also group of 5 only is given. So Panchamritam. पंच इत्युक्ते 5, अमृतम इत्युक्ते अत्यंत स्वादिष्ट वस्तु, रुचिकर वस्तु. अत्र अमृतस्य अन्य एक अर्थमपि अस्ति, न अमृतम् इति, परन्तु अत्र तत् अर्थं न भवति, अर्थं स्वादिष्टम् इत्येव भवति. पंच वस्तूनां, पंच अमृत समान वस्तूनां मिश्रणम् एव पंचामृतम्. ते क्षीरं, गोः क्षीरम्, एतत् सर्वं गोः एव. गोः क्षीरं, गोः दधि, गोः घृतं, शुद्ध मधु, शर्करा अथवा गुडं, किञ्चित् मधुरवस्तु, एतेषां मिश्रणम् एव पञ्चामृतम्. वयं जानीमः मन्दिरेषु, देवस्थानेषु मूर्तेः पञ्चामृत अभिषेकं कुर्वन्ति. तत्र एकशः वस्तुना इत्युक्ते क्षीरेण, नन्तरं दधिना, नन्तरं घृतेन, नन्तरं मधुना, नन्तरं शर्करया अभिषेकं कुर्वन्ति. तदनन्तरं यदा कदा फलामृतरसेन, फलरसेन अपि अभिषेकं अथवा स्नानं, फलस्नानं, फलोदकस्नानं कारयामि इत्युक्ते कोकोनट् वाटर्, नारिकेल जलेन अपि अभिषेकं कुर्वन्ति. नन्तरं फलस्नानम् इत्युक्ते कदलीफलं वा आम्रफलं वा तेषाम् अपि अभिषेकं कुर्वन्ति. एकस्मिन् पात्रौ तेषां सर्वेषां मिश्रणं संग्रहं कृत्वा प्रसादम् अथवा पञ्चामृतम् इति वितरयन्ति. वयं सर्वे जानीमः. एतत् पञ्चामृतं आयुर्वेदे शक्तिवर्धकः इति उल्लेखमस्ति. नन्तरं त्रिदोषनिवारकः. त्रिदोष इत्युक्ते वात पित्त कफ, त्रिदोषाणां निवारकः अथवा शक्तिवर्धकः इति उल्लेखः अस्ति. पञ्चामृतं शक्तिवर्धकः इति उल्लेखः अस्ति. नन्तरं पञ्चगव्य. पञ्चगव्ये प्रथम 3 वस्तूनि गोः क्षीरं, गोः दधि, गोः घृतं पञ्चामृते अपि अस्ति, पञ्चगव्ये अपि अस्ति. परन्तु गोमूत्रं, गोमयम् एतद् 2 वस्तु केवलं पञ्चगव्ये एव अस्ति. एते गोमूत्रं, गोमयं कृमिनाशकाः इति वदन्ति. एते अस्माकं देहस्य कृमिकीटानां नाशनं कुरुतः इति आयुर्वेदे उल्लेखः अस्ति. इदानीन्तनकाले यत्र तत्र गोमूत्रं अर्बुदरोगस्य चिकित्सायाम् उपयोगं कुर्वन्ति. अर्बुदरोग इत्युक्ते कैंसर. So it helps in healing process of cancer. So some people believe that. And gomayam is disinfectant. So Panchamrita is made up of 5 amritas. So Pancha means 5. Amrita, the one meaning is na amrita, but that is not relevant here. And the one more is as sweet as nectar or very, very sweet or very tasty. Panchamrita is made from cow's milk, curd made from cow's milk, and similarly cow's ghee. The fourth ingredient is madhu, that is shuddha madhu or honey. The fifth one is not exactly sharkara. Actually, in your book, it is given as sharkara. But in olden days, there was no sharkara. It is actually gudam or some sweetener. So, Panchamrita Abhishekam is done to the Murti or Pratima in the temples. So, it is done after washing the Murti thoroughly twice with the clean water. And then Abhisheka is done by all these liquids one by one. And then it is collected in the vessel, and some fruits like banana or mango or sometimes some dry fruits are also added to it, and it is consumed or distributed as prasada or panchamrita. So it is said that it is Shakti Vardhaka and it is Tridosha Nivaraka. In Panchagavya, the first three ingredients are same, that is milk, curd and ghee are same as Panchamrita. The only difference in Panchagavya is fourth and fifth ingredient, that is Gomutram and Gomayam. So these two are said to kill germs, and then it has got Kriminashaka Shakti. So it should be consumed occasionally. It is said in our Hindu scriptures that it should be consumed occasionally. So Panchamrita balances Pitta, Vata, Kapha, but Panchagavya kills the germs, reduces the infections, and is considered as immunity booster. So etat Panchamrita और and Panchagavya विषयमस्ति. Panchadev vrikshaha एते देवलोकस्य वृक्षाः इति कथयन्ति. मन्दारः इत्युक्ते हैबिस्कस् दासवाळद गिड. पारिजातः इत्युक्ते पारिजातगिड, कोरल जास्मिन in English प्रायः. Santanah ityukte, it is found in Bangalore in almost all the houses. It is called as Ixora. It is grown in the pots also, and it is found in 3-4 colors. It comes in red color, orange color, yellow color, and white color also. It's a very big flower, cluster of small flowers together. Ixora, it is called as far as my knowledge goes. And then Kalparukshaha. So the Kalparukshaha tree is also from Devaloka, and it is supposed to give whatever you ask. But in Kali Yuga, on this Bhumi, Narikela Vrikshaha, that is coconut tree, is considered to be Kalparuksha because each and every part of coconut tree is useful. So Kalparuksha on this Bhuloka, coconut tree is considered as Kalparuksha. Hari Chandana is Srigandha, sandalwood, which is used in Deva Puja. So this is about Deva Vrikshaha. And then Panchanada. Yes?
ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ನೀವು 5 ಹೂವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಸಂತಾನಹ ಅನ್ನೋದು ದುರ್ಗಾ ಪೂಜೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕೆಂಪು ಹೂವು, ಆ ಹೂವು ಅದು
ಇರಬಹುದು ಭಗಿನಿ. ದುರ್ಗಾ ಪೂಜೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಅಂತ ಕಡೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಂಚ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಭಗಿನಿ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸೀ ದ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ದೆನ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಸೇ ಓ ಇದ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. I will send the picture on WhatsApp later. Okay?
ತಮಿಳಲ್ಲಿ ರುಚಿ ಹೂವು ಅಂತ.
ಆಗ್ಲಿ.
Okay, I'll send the picture later. Okay? So Nantaram Panchanadaha, group of 5 rivers: Shatadruhu, Vipasha, Iravati, Chandrabhaga, Vitasta. So all these 5 rivers are rivers of Punjab. All of us know it, but by different names. So Punjab is Pancha Nadi. That's why the name Punjab has come. 5 rivers. Because of 5 rivers, Punjab has become a very rich, fertile land. So Shatadruhu is Satluj, which is in Punjab, which flows in Punjab. Vipasha is Bias, again that flows in Punjab. Iravati is Ravi, that also is in Punjab. Chandrabhaga is Chanab, that also is in Punjab. And Vitasta is Jhelum. So all these 5 rivers we have studied in our school days. That is Satluj, Ravi, Bias, Chenab and Jhelum are 5 rivers of Punjab. We have studied those things, but the names have been changed. These are the names in our Hindu scriptures, but nowadays, because of foreigners, they have changed the names. Astu va? So Agrima Bhagaha.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Pancha Nadaha they have given. Nadi Naddev Naddeha. How does this decline then?
Yes, Bhagini. So there is one more Pullinga Shabda for Nadi. So it is like Nadaha Nadau Nadaha, like Rama Shabda. For Nadi, Strilinga Shabda is also there, which is very popular, and all of you know Nadi Nadyav Nadyaha. And one more Shabda, Pullinga Shabda is there, that is Nadaha. Nadaha Nadau Nadaha iti.
Dhanyawad.
Spashtam? अग्रे गच्छामः पञ्चप्राणाः इति अस्ति समयः अभवत् सो प्राणाः इत्युक्ते वायु the air when it is outside our body we call it as air but when it enters our body it becomes prana we call it as prana because it gives prana to us it gives life to us. So there are pancha pranaha. These are 5 subtle energy currents governing our life process. So actually they are part of only one vayu that we inhale, but according to their places and their functions, they are separated into 5 pranas. One by one we'll see where they are situated. Pranaha is in the chest region. That is from throat to the chest, the lungs, the chest, the diaphragm, all those things are controlled by this prana. Apanaha is below navel. So all the organs below navel are controlled by this apana. And Vanaha, which is movable throughout the body, it moves along with the circulatory system and other systems. And Udanaha is situated in the upper portion, head region, that is from the throat to the head, from the mouth, face, and head. That is the seat of Udanaha. And Samanaha, Pranaha is from throat to chest, and Apanaha is from navel to the below. In between is Samanaha. That is from chest to navel, that is stomach region, is this Samanaha. So we'll see one by one the functions of each of these things. So pranaha, inhalation, exchange of gases in the lungs, pumping of heart, and for all these pulmonary actions, pranavayu is responsible. We intake pranavayu, so it is inward movement. So also this pranavayu is responsible for intake of food and movement of esophagus. It is the esophagus which does peristaltic movements and pushes down the food to the stomach. So that is why, so till stomach, all these are under the control of pranavayu. So next is apana. So this apana is exactly opposite of prana, as it is called outward movement or downward movement. It governs kidneys, bladders, colon, etc. And it is responsible for throwing away the unwanted or the waste from the body. Basically, it is related to elimination process. Then next is I'll take samana, because samana comes in between prana and apana. So I'll take samana. In your book, it is given in this order, but to explain, it is easy to take samana in the middle. So samana is between prana and apana. It is in the stomach region and it is responsible for digestion, assimilation, and preservation. It regulates stomach, pancreas, liver, and intestine. Those are the organs that come between chest and the navel. So prana, samana, and apana work in perfect coordination, these 3. Pranavayu is responsible for intake of vayu and food. Samana is responsible for digestion, assimilation, and preservation. And apana is responsible for evacuation or elimination of byproducts that are produced by samana during process of assimilation. And next is udana. So udana is mouth and the head region. So it regulates our speech, our sleep, and all automatic functions in the head region, and also maintains the body heat. So then next is Vana. Vana, pervasiveness is the property of Vana. Pervasiveness means it is spread all over the body. It is everywhere in the body. It is mobile, moving. So it controls circulatory system, lymphatic system, and nervous system. Also, it directs the voluntary muscles and involuntary muscles, joint muscles, and it keeps the body in upright posture. It is responsible for blood circulation, lymph detoxification, sweating, and coordinates all other systems. So actually, this comes in Ayurveda, and also it is taught in yoga classes. So this is about this Pancha Pranaha. There is one more that is called as Pancha Koshaha. So 15 minutes time is there. I'll try to finish up fast. So Pancha Koshaha, these are treated to be 5 layers of our body. So if you need to lead healthy, happy, and stress-free life, we need to take care of these 5 layers of our body. So the first one is Annamaya. So Annamaya, it depends on the food we eat to get energy. So Annamaya means it is Sthula Sharira, the body that we have. Sthula means gross body. Gross body or Sthula Sharira means one which is visible, one which is measurable, and one which we can touch. Pranamaya is Sukshma. It is not measurable, it is not visible, you cannot touch it. Manomaya is still subtle. It is called as subtle, Sukshma. And Vijnanamaya is still more subtle, and Anandamaya is subtlest layer of our body. So one by one we will see. So this Annamaya this refers to our physical body. It is made up of bones, tissues, cells, organs, etc. It depends on the food we eat to get energy. That's why it's called as Annamaya. It is the entry point of all the inner and subtler layers of our body. We need balanced diet, sufficient sleep, and yoga sanas to nourish this layer. Next layer is Pranamaya Koshaha or Energy Kosha. It is the second layer of our body, which is basic life force that we have. It is recognized by breath. It is the energy for whatever we do in our daily tasks. It is the prana that makes our blood flow, which carries impulses from our body part to brain and vice versa. And how to keep this healthy is pranayama. Pranayama or breathing technique helps to bring balance in this layer. The third layer is manomaya, which is still more subtler, which is still more sukshma, which is still more powerful. So this manomaya kosha, this is our daily mind only. Manaha means mind. So this is the entire store of our feelings and emotions. It is all about our likes, dislikes, fear, anger, phobia, obsessions, and so on. Mind is the cause of 90% of health problems. All of us know this. So imbalance at this layer causes migraine, asthma, diabetes, BP, etc. So how to bring this, how to balance this layer is meditation, relaxation, understanding your emotions, and balancing the emotions helps to bring balance in this level. So till here, till Manomaya Kosha, there is no difference between us and animals. All are same. Animals also have Annamaya Kosha. They need food to get energy. They need prana, that is Vayu. And they also have mana. They also understand likes, dislikes. They also have fear, anxiety to some extent. So, but the next 2 layers are the things that make us different from animals. So the fourth layer is Vijnanamaya Kosha, that is wisdom sheath, that is intellect. This layer makes us different from animals. This tells us the right thing or wrong thing to do and not to do. For example, in suppose till Manomaya Kosha, if we see a beautiful flower, we can say that going back to our memory, because memory is there in Manomaya Kosha, it says, oh, this is a very beautiful flower. Or if we see delicious mango fruits on a tree, then the Manomaya Kosha, through its memory, it can tell that, oh, last year I tasted this, these are very delicious mangoes. But Vijnanamaya Kosha tells that, yes, you are right, they are delicious, but they belong to your neighbor. Don't pluck them. It is not fair. You may be punished. That is told by Vijnanamaya Kosha. So because animals don't have this Vijnanamaya Kosha or intellect, what they do is they can attack the tree, they can destroy the fruits, they can eat the fruits, they can do whatever they want. They can pluck the flowers, they can do whatever they want because they don't have the wisdom sheath. But human beings have this wisdom sheath and they know what to do, what not to do. So this Vijnanamaya Kosha is more powerful than Manomaya Kosha because it directs the manas to do or not to do. So how to boost this kosha is, we need to stimulate this layer by correct knowledge, continuous learning, reading scriptures, getting counseling if needed, and analysis of happiness in life. This is how we have to boost this layer. And the last layer is Anandamaya Kosha. This is the last and subtlest layer of our body. Sukshmati Sukshma. If you want to be healthy, wealthy, and happy, this is what should be looked at. This is the sheath of pure happiness and bliss without any strings attached to material acquisition. Actually, the concept of these 5 koshas is taken from Taittiriya Upanishad. So, in Taittiriya Upanishad, there is a dialogue between father and son. I think I'll take 10 more minutes time is there. So there is a conversation between father and son, Varuna and Bhrugu. So the son Bhrugu comes to his father and tells, oh father, I want to know about this universe, what this universe is made up of, what these living and non-living things are made up of. So the father says, oh son, go to forest, do tapas, and you find on your own answers to these questions. So tapas is nothing but inner research. So Bhrugu goes to forest and then he does tapas and he comes back to his father and tells, Bho Tata, hey father, Annamayamatmanam upasankramya. So he says that I have reached a level called as Annamaya. So initially he thought that there is only one layer called as Annamaya. So first he thought that he told that everything in this universe is made up of Panchabhuta. We have studied about Panchabhuta, 5 elements. So Bhumi, Rapa, Analo, Vayuho, Akashaha, iti 5 elements are there. So he found that everything is made, living, non-living, everything is made up of these Panchabhuta. And also this gross body, the physical body is made up of tissues and cells and organs. And Anna provides food or energy. Anna provides energy for this body. So he called it as Annamaya Kosha. The father says, oh, good son, go back and do some more research. The son goes and comes back after some days and he says that, Bhotata Pranamayamatmanam Upasankramya. So he says that I have found one more subtler level, that is Pranamaya, which is very, very essential. It is not the Anna, it is not the only Anna that gives energy, but Prana, which is more powerful than Anna, that gives energy to the living beings. So there is one more layer, subtler layer, invisible layer, that is called as Pranamaya Kosha. And again, father says, go back and do some more research. The son goes back and comes back and he says that, Bhotata Manomayam Atmanam Upasankramya. I have reached a level which is called as Manomaya, which is yet more powerful than the other 2 layers and which controls these 2 layers, which is Manaha, which is powerful. Whatever Mana says, that only this body does. So this is strongest, he says. But father says, you need some more research. Punaha gachatu iti. So the son goes and comes back and he says, Vijnanamayam Atmanam Upasankramya. He tells about Vijnana, oh God, oh Father. So we human beings have got some special sheath called as wisdom sheath. So that I have found. And then father says, go and do it again, do tapas again to find some more things. This time the son goes and he never comes back. Varun, the father, he had to go in search of his son. To his surprise, he saw his son who was totally engrossed in bliss, in joy. So that joy is called as Ananda, which is the fifth sheath of our body, that is Anandamaya Kosha, this Kosha. So this bliss is a state of mind not attained through any indriya. It is called as Sushupti Sukha. It is totally independent of indriya. We don't need tongue or eyes or ears or skin to experience this happiness. We don't need any external tools or any materialistic things or good health or wealth or any people or person to attain this Ananda. This is Indriya Nirapeksha Sukha. We don't want any Indriyas for this. Indriya Nirapeksha Sukha, Sushupti Sukha. It is a state of bliss which is never mixed with little bit of sorrow also. And that is called as Ananda. So that's what Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita. Atmaneva tushtaha. Atmani eva atmana tushtaha. Atmanalliye atmaninda santushtanagabeku. That's what Krishna told. It is totally inward journey. So I think saints like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa enjoyed this kind of happiness throughout his life. Also, there may be many more saints in India who enjoyed this kind of happiness. Each one of us want to have this state of this kind of happiness, but we are quite far from it. So what to do for that is the selfless acts, simply being in nature, spending time with good people. Good people means one who will increase our Anandamaya Kosha, and then not expecting anything from others. These things can help us to balance this level. So if we want to save our medical bills, want to live a peaceful and stress-free life, then we need to know these levels and take care of them. So that is about Panchakoshaha. Nantaram Parampara Asti. In the last classes, we have seen that once there was a shloka which we have to recite when we do Nimba Kandala Bhakshana, and then Shami Vrukshasya in Vijayadashmi time, and then Panchagavya Sevana Samaye Kim Shlokam Pataniyam, Etat Raksha Bandhana Samaye Kim Shlokam Pataniyam iti Parampara Asti, Paddhati Asti. Ena Baddho Bali Raja Danavendro Mahabalaha Tena Tvam Anubadnami Rakshe Mamava Rakshe Nanannu Rakshisu iti Bhavati. Yavudarinda Baliyu Mahabalashaliyaದ ದಾನವರ ಇಂದ್ರನಾದಂತಹ ರಾಜ ಬಲಿಯು ಕಟ್ಟಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದನೋ, ಯಾವ ಸೂತ್ರದಿಂದ ಅವನು ಕಟ್ಟಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದನೆ, ಅದೇ ಸೂತ್ರವನ್ನ ತೇನ ತ್ವಾಂ ಅನುಬದ್ನಾಮಿ, ಅದೇ ಸೂತ್ರವನ್ನ ನಿನಗೆ ಕಟ್ಟುತ್ತೇನೆ. ರಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಮವ ಎಲೆ ರಕ್ಷೆಯೇ, ನನ್ನನ್ನು ರಕ್ಷಿಸು, ನನ್ನನ್ನು ರಕ್ಷಿಸು. That is the meaning. So the above shloka is to be recited when an amulet is tied. In the past, the mighty ruler Bali was captured by it. I am tying the same to you. O Raksha, protect me, protect me. So that is the parampara. Kopi sandehaha santi chet, kripaya pruchantu. Samayaha abhavat. Sandehaha santi va? Any doubts?
No.
Bhagini, in one of the discourse I heard Nadi Nadaha, but I'm not able to remember. Nadi Nadaha, where the river that flows from east to west and west to east. If it flows from east to west, it is male, and west to east, it's female. Strilinga Pullinga Iti Vadati. Like this I heard, but I'm not able to remember.
Okay, Bhagini, maybe. Actually, I don't know about this, but what I know is there is only one Nadi, Brahmaputra, which is Pullinga. It is a son of Brahma, it seems. So that is Brahmaputra. It is from Bangladesh through Arunachal Pradesh. It enters our India and it is called as Brahmaputra here. That's what I know. I don't know the other things. Thank you for that. Okay.
Okay. Because I do not know exactly. I'm not able to remember. It was one of the Narayanian discourse. It said that Nadi comes from east to west and west to east. How it is being classified as Strilinga Pullinga. I'll try to find out, but just the input I.
Okay, Bhagini. We'll see today. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
The mighty ruler Bali was captured by it. Can you please tell me, ma'am?
There is a story, Bhagini. Even I don't know the details of that story. So I thought that it is already 1 o'clock.
Okay,
so I'm trying to make everything short.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
Then
you.
also it is taking 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I didn't tell
Thank
that
you.
story. Okay, धन्यवादाः.
धन्यवादः.
अस्तु अस्तु.
श्वः कक्षा अस्ति वा भगिनि? श्वः
श्वः व्याकरणकक्षा भवति खलु? लता भगिन्याः व्याकरणकक्षा 3:00 भवति.
श्वः 3:00 वा?
शान्तिमन्त्रं वदिष्यामः. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः महोदय.